We are in our final month of celebrating 75 years as Utah's first TV station, and we found lots of film and photos of our station as the electronic mirror of life in Utah since we went on the air in 1948.
When we say we, it's Craig Wirth
Yes.
found all this film. And when it comes to the holidays, it was such a special time in TV history. So we found these holiday shows from our very first year, as we said, in a great way.
It is a way to fill time and to get more people to watch. And we remember some of those local shows. And, you know, I don't remember 1948. It was a little bit before my time. But I do remember some of the later shows. Yeah, 1948. You know, some people say, you must have been there. No, I wasn't. And it's when high schools would come in and they would sing or dance or do something for the holidays. And let's rewind some of the classic film tonight. Well, it's now the holiday season, and you know what that means? All kinds of TV holiday specials. Most of them come from the network. Oh, there was a time, though, we didn't have the network here at Channel 4, and all those specials, they were done locally. The idea was to have lots of kids in the studio. They all had relatives, and if they watched, well, it doubled the audience in 1948. I have no idea how they got kids to believe that Santa Claus arrived in your house by busting through a cardboard fireplace. But it was good TV, and folks watched it on their little sets 75 years ago. And every TV viewer in town watched, as our station was the only TV station between St. Louis and the West Coast. And TV history was made December 24th, 1948. For the first time in Salt Lake City history, television programs will be an integral part of the public's Christmas fair this year. That historical first included a special puppet show, The Night Before Christmas, Elliot Ermet's puppet version of Santa Claus on that famous night. And we found these old pictures of that special night in 1948. Yes, part of the very first televised Christmas show on Utah TV. Holiday programming was going to be here forever.
To wish the four of you a very Merry Christmas.
Now, about a decade later, they found high schools were good for holiday shows. The idea of this one was high school teens in 1959 would be citizens in 4 years. The Citizen 63.
Today, our high school students, who will be voting citizens in 1963, are fairly bursting with holiday spirit.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love came to me.
And the station was bursting with music. East High was doing the ever-popular 12 Days of Christmas in the main studio. That always works with the acting out of the stuff you get over the 12 days.
6 geese a laying, 4 golden rings, 4 mockingbirds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
So many choirs in the studio that it looks like West High could only find room on the station roof. Thank goodness for high schools. It was free holiday programming and not just happy singing. There was this.
Joseph, gather me some cherries, for I am with child.
We kept filling the holiday nights from our old Channel 4 studio. One school after another. Oh, my favorite.
We've invited 32 Feet and 8 Little Tails of White down from Bingham High School.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, over the moon so bright. 32 feet and 8 little tails of white. Hurry, hurry, hurry through the night.
Well, that was fun for a Christmas season.
Fun, you say? Oh, it sure was. And all brought to you by Arbex. 3/4 of a century ago.
You know, one of those reindeer dancers will someday run into me in a store and say, "Why did you show that?" And I'll have to say, "Because it was swell, of course."
Yes.
That was priceless.
The best part. That's so great.
They took their job serious, Craig.
Oh,
They knew
they
live
did.
TV
Yeah,
was
and they even
entertaining
counted
time.
how many legs and how many. Oh, it's changed over the years.
Yes.
hasn't it?
Thank you for always bringing the report, Craig. We appreciate it.